I can say this. As much as people want to relate this to Mandamano, for me, I think I give cult first preference, then the rogue medical practitioners must be given preference, because considering like on Monday, the first body that was retrieved, the torso of that lady, contained many syringes in that sack.
And we are at Kware site with Mr. Eric, who has been here for the past 6 days with the incident that has been happening, exhuming of the bodies. So I'll be asking him a few questions to know the details of what has been really happening on the ground. Hi.
Hi, my name is Eric Ambuche, founder Slums Outreach Program, which is a CBO based in Mukuru, Kwanjenga.
Okay, how did you get involved with this incident?
It was a Friday morning when I received a message from one of the elders who lives around here, telling me that Kanyambia, recently there was a body that was retrieved here, and today he's hearing that there are 2 bodies that have been spotted. So I immediately called him. That was Friday morning. I called him. He said he was not at the site. So what I did, I called 3 people that are in this side of Kware. They told me that they were not aware. I called another guy who is at the chief's place. He told me, yes, he is not aware, but I told him to head straight to that site and see what's happening at the ground. The guy came and told me, yes, there are bodies that have been spotted, and there's need I come. So immediately I headed this place is when I found the boys living here, retrieving those bodies.
Okay, talking of bodies, how many so far on the ground? What is the actual number of people that have been retrieved from this place?
From the sacks that I've seen being retrieved today, I've not seen any. But on the first day there were 8. Then as we speak now, the official communication is that the bodies are 11. But with the sacks, they are 18. The sacks that I've seen coming out from this quarry, they are 18 as per now. When I add the one that has been that was retrieved yesterday, those are 18 sacks, because I've been told that the one sack was maybe carrying half of the body, that is a torso. But when they look for they find another piece in the other sack. So if we go by counting sacks, will not be exact. We just get the number we are being given by the morgue attendants, which is now the sacks are 18 as we speak now, but the official number from the DCI is 11.
So do you think there is the government is doing much to help about this situation that is happening here?
About the government doing about the situation here, these guys, as you have seen right now, somebody is asking me about gloves and the masks. You can see, and most of the masks you see here is just coming from well-wishers. Even on the other, today is Wednesday. On Monday, I remember myself contributing several water and masks. We hear of, in fact, this is the situation that we hear. We have got national disaster management, and they have not been felt here even 1%. So you fail to understand all these millions that are being set aside for disaster management. You can see today is the 6th day. Hiyo mashirika yote, where are they? These boys you see in this quarry, they are just volunteers. I know they are risking their lives. We expected that even Kenya Navy, NYS, Nairobi Rivers Commission, because this is about water, I expect them to be here. They can even drain this water, because we have found that there are other bodies that have really decomposed, meaning they have been here even for more than 5 months. Leave alone the ones we got at the other corner. There are bodies that have been really decomposing, meaning they have been here for more than 5 months. So the only thing I advise the Nairobi County, the environment, the NEMA, to come and drain this quarry, then fence it. Then another challenge, we did write to relevant authorities about the mess in this quarry as early as 2022, that this place is receiving garbage, it's receiving medical waste, it is receiving plastics instead of soil and hardcore. And you know, these are big place, these are like 5 hectares, as you can see, meaning in near future, after the pit is filled, we expect a high-rise building to be here. And you don't need to be an archaeologist to understand that if you put the high-rising buildings after dumping here garbage, there's no way those buildings will last. So those are the issues, that 70% of what is being dumped here is industrial waste instead of soil and hardcore. So those are some of the issues that there's some laxity somewhere. And as you can see, or you have heard, within 12 hours of this incident, you saw the whole station being transferred. And I think I'm a parent and I don't advocate for sackings, but I expected that you don't need to have studied security management. That the station, what would have happened is that all the police, including all the constables, they should have recorded a statement of what they know about what they know about this place. Then the OCS should have been suspended, even if it's a month or 3 months. Then tell the nation what he knows about this hall, this pit, instead of just taking a problem to another place. That's not good. You have seen other places, even Mukuru Kwanjenga here, what happened. So it's about accountability. We want accountability. Then, looking at the scenario here, the police on the matrix comes number 3. First one is NEMA, second one is Environment Department, which is a county government of Nairobi. That one comes second. The police comes third as in that hierarchy. So for me it was wrong to immediately sack or transfer the police. The best thing for this thing to end once and for all, they should have dealt with the NEMA, because I know I have correspondences to show that I've dealt with the NEMA. I've dealt with the sub-county environment department as far as this hall is concerned, because there's a lot of mess that has been happening in this quarry. So it would have been good if they followed my advice. This mess wouldn't have happened. You remember almost 2 months ago we had somebody who butchered his wife at night, and then he called a boda. When he called that boda, it was late at night. He was expecting to transport that dead body of his wife to this pit. But thank God that boda decided to play clever, and he called after realizing that gunia contained a human body, he went to Villa police station and reported. And that's when now the guy was arrested and the body taken for examination. Otherwise, that body will be lying here. So I can say this, as much as people want to relate this to Mandamano, for me, I think I give cult first preference, then the rogue medical practitioners must be given preference, because considering like on Monday, the first body that was retrieved, the torso of that lady, contained many syringes in that sack. So I can say this as I finish the way forward, that this place, the NEMA should supervise this water get drained to this Ngong River, which is just 10 meters away. Then the place get sealed. Nobody comes to this place. Then they should maintain soil, lorries for soil to come this place only. Considering the way the topography of this place, we only have 3 entrances to this place. The first one being used by those lorries, those tippers. The second one is the one, the Panya route for pedestrian. The third one is a gated one, meaning that gated one, you must pass through that gate, which is manned. And I expect those bodies must have passed through that gated place to come to that place. So I think in case there's another question.
DCI walifanya uchunguzi wakapata kwamba kuna kijana ambaye wamesema kwamba yeye ndiye ako behind the killing. Kwako unaona is it true? Kijana ambaye ameshikwa.
Kwa mshukiwa siwezi kuwa na uhakika kwa sababu nikisema niingilie kati sina uhakika. Sina uhakika, pengine niendelee kufanya uchunguzi wangu, lakini sina uhakika. Na nitajaribu kufanya uchunguzi wangu nione ukweli uko wapi.
Labda ushamuona hapa kijijini, labda ushamuona, maana yake najua kwamba wewe ni miongoni mwa watu ambao wanashirikiana sana na vijana katika kijiji hiki. Umeonana naye labda unamshukiwa?
Kivyangu sijamuona. Kivyangu simjui.
Okay, going forward, what will you expect the government to help to curb such situations that might happen in the future?
As I earlier said, this is about taking responsibility. If you want such a mess to end, somebody must take responsibility. Transferring those guys, the whole station is not a solution. Get information from them. I know very well this place being at a close proximity to the police station, there must be a lot that they know about the mess here. So that's why I said transferring those guys. I don't advocate for sacking because I'm a parent, but it's about kuwajibika.
So for accountability or kuwajibika, nani unaelekeza hiyo kwake?
Vile nimekutajia ni kwamba in this matrix the police come number 3. The first one is NEMA. The second one is Environment Department in Bakassi South. Then because I'm a leader here and I know that mess has been there, and that's what has created those loopholes for this mess to happen.
Okay.
So police comes number 3. It is not the police who are supposed to fill this quarry. I know they are in that equation, but they are not fast. On that equation, they are not fast. They come number 3. If you want to stop this mess to continue somewhere else, hata kama nikule Clay City, let those people concerned take responsibility. Do NEMA know that this thing exists? Do the environment officer here know that this whole exists? Because I myself, I remember when we were expecting El Nino last year, November, I'm among those who appeared on Nation Citizen TV. We went to Karatasi there at Enterprise where Ngong River passes. We were here at Kware where Ngong River still passes. And I said about the mess that was happening as far as the Viwandani boundary is concerned, that those guys were pushing this river to this other side. And when we got the El Nino itself, I was here addressing media and I said that governor should direct all these bulldozers to this quarry, because if it is not directed here, there's a calamity in waiting.
Now lastly, just one question. Kwa hizo mili ambazo zenye zimetolewa, unadhani the latest kabisa inaweza kuwa ni recent ama ni ya kitambo sana?
Like from ile tuseme kama juzi on Monday, zile mili zitolewa 2. Ya kwanza ni ile ilikuwa at least inaonekana vizuri, hiyo ni kama zile zingine, but the second one was really decomposed, meaning it has been there for a very long time, more than maybe 5 months. So unaona maybe you can't relate it to kwa zile za kwanza ambazo ziko half. So huenda pia hata watu walitekwa nyara mahali ama domestic mtu akakuja akatupa hapa. Kwa hivyo they had really decomposed a lot.
Na jinsi ambavyo zilikuwa zinafungwa, ilikuwa inaonyesha ziko almost the same. Like ni kama ni some people who are doing it ni watu the same because wanazifunga venye zinafanana. So swali ni, do you think ni the same yani ni kesi ambayo mtu mwenye anafanya hii kitu ni mtu mmoja ama ni watu wengi?
Kweli ukiangalia vile zile za kwanza utapata ile mkubwa DCI alisema modus operandi, ile namna hiyo ilikuwa inafanywa inafanana. Unapata zile magunia rangi green, makamba, kala ni moja. kumaanisha kwamba whichever team was doing it inamaanisha ilitoka mahali pamoja. It was something that was well choreographed.
Thank you very much guys for